I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to this in the slightest at all.
No.
Because, and here's where I'm going to get roasted alive, I don't like the original for this movie at all. But it's happening.
Oh, man.
Because Disney's on their reboot train. So Disney has been rebooting a whole bunch of their old animated movies, and we had heard rumblings of this for a while, and now we know it's officially happening. We're getting a live-action remake of Lilo and Stitch by the guy that brought us the Crazy Rich Asians movie. I think it was a year or two ago. I have not seen Crazy Rich Asians, but I've heard great things about it. I'm not looking forward to this at all. I hate Stitch. He's the Caillou of Disney for me. He is so annoying and gets away with so much mischief. I've never understood the appeal of Stitch other than, hey, he's fluffy and we can sell the crap out of his merchandise. I just don't see it. I don't want this. Also, yeah. I've been saying Disney Plus needs more original content, but this ain't it, Chief. Maybe it's still the stigma of we haven't gotten a ton of new Disney Plus content besides The Mandalorian, but this is going straight to Disney Plus. That's not a vote of confidence for me. And maybe it should be or shouldn't be because we haven't had a whole bunch of original Disney Plus movies yet to truly base it off of. Like Netflix, if you say Netflix original movie, no thanks, I'm out. Your movies are trash. Your series are great, but your movies are god-awful. Disney Plus, we just don't know yet. I don't care about Stitch, so I doubt I'll be checking this out as I sit in my anger going, fine, you're approving a live-action Lilo and Stitch, but you still have no desire whatsoever to do a live-action Treasure Planet. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, I mean, listen, if you go back to the same well and dip, and you're like, hey, it's the same thing, we're just, just a couple years later, you guys won't remember. Yeah, listen, I'm coming to the same conclusion as you are, but it's not, I'm not starting in the same place. I love the first Lilo and Stitch. I love it. It's adorable to me. Do not, under any circumstances, do I want to see a live action Lilo and Stitch. No. That's not the nostalgia that I'm looking for. Okay.
Also, as a creature design, I don't think Stitch translates to live action well.
No, by no means. That was the first thought I had was, how are they going to portray him? Like, I don't want to watch Sonic, basically.
Hey. That wasn't a bad design in the end.
But look what they had to do to get there. Of course, then there's that whole speculative thing. Did they do it on purpose? Listen,
yes, they did.
Yeah, Treasure Planet. Yeah, that's something that would 100% work, but it's a bigger scale film. Like that would be a spectacle to see.
Okay, so, to me, the hardest thing in the world would be like Morpheus coming to me with a blue pill going, live action Treasure Planet movie that's actually great because the original is great, or the red pill, Brad Bird directing Man of Steel 2, to which I just go, I hate you and I'm taking both pills and you can't stop me.
That's right.
I just don't care. But also at the same time, this is going to hurt to say, good for you, Disney, because you need more content on Disney Plus.
Right, yeah,
because you really do. Like, we love Mandalorian, and the Imagineering story was great, and I get that you can't do a whole lot right now with COVID, but you would really need more content and quick. Like, I'm excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier, not so much excited for WandaVision. It just doesn't seem to get me excited. But Disney Plus, you're going to need new content, and soon. Like, I know Netflix has you beat by like a decade, but you need more movies, you need more shows, and I know you consolidate a lot of your departments to funnel directly to Disney Plus, but you need to start working on that sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. I mean, going through Disney Plus, I mean, here's a question.
Uh-oh.
If The Mandalorian left Disney Plus tomorrow, how many subscribers, like percentage of their base would leave with it?
I'm going to surprise you. 20%.
You think so?
I think a lot of people...
That's huge, by the way.
They're at 73 million right now. I think it would drop to about 50 million.
I mean, that would be significant, though, wouldn't it?
It would still make them number 2 overall. But the thing is, a lot of people forget or overlook, like, we're not in it. Or I have had one of our favorite people that we watched always insist that eventually people are going to get mad that there's no new content. I think there's a big factor that a lot of people overlook with the success of Disney Plus. Families love it. I think even if there's no new content for 3 straight months, the numbers don't change drastically for Disney Plus because so many of families are involved. Because families want something that they can trust their kids to watch for hours on end while they do whatever, especially in a time like this when kids need to be inside for a while. But also, Disney Plus has a huge advantage over some of its competitors with its price point. Like, people can't get mad because it's $8. Like, I still have HBO Max because on the promise of the future of what the platform could be, and also they've got a great library currently, and I have faith in what they will do. But that's $15. If you want prime Netflix with your 4K content and everything else we talked about last week, it's like $18. Disney Plus was smart out of the gate with their $8. So I think they need more content, but also they're like, what are you gonna do? You're paying $8. What do you expect? Yeah, like, you still have a lot of content on Disney Plus. I just think they need more.